Hello, this is Manesh Patel from EII Capital Group. Today is July 10th, 2011. This is our weekly Ichimoku analysis for the global markets where we cover everything from the US to Asia to Europe. Normal disclaimer, this is for education use only. All charts you're going to see are from Thinkorswim, TradeSearch, and FreeStockCharts.com. Here are my contact details. You can follow us on ichimokutrade.com, access our free videos, or follow us on Twitter at Ichimoku Trading. Okay, so we got a lot to cover, so let's begin. Global markets, let's go to Frankfurt. This is a weekly time frame here. This is bullish trending. We're kind of just consolidating here at the top. Major resistance level is going to be at 7,500, and major support level is going to be here at 7,000. Really not doing anything, but Germany is strong compared to the other markets as far as Europe is concerned. The next strongest was London. You could see the huge movement up. London's just sitting there consolidating. It's not even in a bullish trend. It's just in consolidating here. And if you could see, you could just sit there and draw a line here. And major support resistance is here. 6,100 is the resistance level, and 5,600 is basically the support level. Paris is probably pretty much being the weaker of all the European major countries there. You could see that it's just consolidating here, worse than the UK market. So you could sit there and go short the Paris market and go long the Frankfurt market as a hedging product, and you'll still do really good there. Let's sit there and go to the other countries. Let's go to Stockholm. If you look at Stockholm here, just consolidating, really not doing anything there at all. So that's just sitting there going sideways. So there's nothing there. Let's go to South Africa. South Africa is just consolidating, so nothing really going on as far as the weekly is concerned. Israel, it looked like it was trying to go downside. It's just sitting there consolidating big wide swings. Major resistance level here for this ETF is going to be around 57. And then support's going to be around 52. Nothing really going on there. Turkey is setting up to be bearish right now, so a little push movement down is going to sit there and start a bearish trend as far as the weekly is concerned for the Turkish market. So I'll definitely start looking at opportunities there. Russian market really not doing anything there. If it starts moving up, then we could sit there and finish the major pullback right now and then start retesting the highs. But right now there's nothing going on as far as that's concerned. Let's start going to Asia. If you go to the Chinese market, a little movement up, still not really doing anything at all. If you look at it, it's just sitting there going sideways more and more and more. But it's sitting there starting to break upwards. If it were to break 2,900, then we could start maybe looking at bullish opportunities, but nothing as far as yet is concerned. Hong Kong, same thing. It's got to break 23,000. If it does, then we could start looking at opportunities to start going long and maybe breaking this consolidation pattern that you're seeing. Tokyo, let's look at this movement up. Tokyo is finally sitting there in the Nikkei. It's finally starting looking like it's going to get above the cloud. It's at a major resistance level right now. 10,250 is going to be a major level for it to break. So it's going to be interesting to see if it could break that. Korea, you could see is still very strong compared to the Asian markets. A little movement up. It's still bullish trending as far as the Asian markets are concerned. So Korea is very, very strong right now out in Asia. The Bombay market really not doing anything right now. It's just kind of consolidating, going sideways. 19,000 is a major resistance level there, and 17,500 is a major support level. Sydney, you can see a little movement up there. There's nothing really going on, just going sideways. 4,800 is basically resistance level there. 4,500 is a major support level there as far as that's concerned. Let's start coming here to the Americas. Mexico, really not doing anything. It's at a major resistance level right now, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens here at 37,000. As far as Brazil is concerned, this thing is slowly starting to start a trend. Probably in 1 or 2 more weeks, if this thing starts pushing down, this is going to definitely start a bearish trend to the downside. It's got to break the 60,000 level. If it does, that bubble is going to bust very, very fast. So it'll be interesting to see. Colombia here, just going sideways, still got a little more bullish tilt as far as everything is concerned. Okay, let's go to the US side and let's go look at the Dow futures. Remember, the left hand side is basically the weekly, right hand side is basically the daily time frame. If you look here, we did a little pullback here, major pullback here. we're kind of come up. We're starting to retest the highs here, which is starting to be a bullish trend as far as the daily is concerned. We need a pullback here as far as the daily is concerned. If we do, and then we break the 12,800 level, then we're going to start a bullish trend on the daily, which will start forcing the weekly to even go up higher. So we definitely got more of a bullish tilt now in the markets than we ever have, even if Friday was a big down day. Here on the ES, we're kind of consolidating here. Again, the daily is the same thing as the Dow futures. We need a pullback here. If we could pull back to about 1,1313, that'll be a good level if we could pull back to, hold there, and then start going higher and break the 1355 level. We're going to be into a major trend starting going up as far as the daily is concerned. Let's go look at the NASDAQ, which had a huge move up. If you look here, we're retesting the highs right now, the consolidation pattern. This definitely needs a major pullback right now. If we could get down to about 2340, or best if we could get down to about 2300. Those are the key levels for pullback, but it would be dangerous to go anything long right now, and as far as the US markets are concerned, unless they enter a major pullback. Look at these huge movements up. It's dangerous to sit there and buy a high, and you really got to wait for a pullback. These were some minor pullbacks there that happened Friday, and they're not even major at all. So just be careful and be patient. Next couple of months are, until the end of August, summer months are really deadly and very volatile because there's not much volume out there. So it's you have to be patient in order to trade. Otherwise, the market's definitely going to take your money. That's it for this week. See you next.